Shohei Ohtani is an interesting conversation. And if you're a Yankee fan, it rolls off your lips. When Shohei Ohtani wanted to come to America and play in the MLB, who was the first team to snap first at him? And that was the New York Yankees. Brian Cashman flew all the way to Japan, watched this kid play, pitch, throw, everything. And the Yankees wanted him. They made all the bids. The Yankees gave him the biggest offer, and he still didn't want to be a Yankee. And the reason why he didn't want to be a Yankee, not because he didn't like the Yankees, not that he had no interest in playing in New York. The fact is he wanted to be closer to home in Japan, and it was easier to fly home from LA to Japan. Now, Shohei Ohtani is a great player. Right now, Shohei Ohtani is the best baseball player in the MLB. That doesn't mean that because he's the best player in baseball, that the Yankees would be interested in trading away all their prospects for a rental player in the second half of the baseball season. I can't see Brian Cashman doing that. I can't see the Yankees organization doing that. I can see the Mets doing it. I can't see the Yankees doing it. Shohei Ohtani has been proven over the last couple of years to be one of the big faces of this game. And he's a dominant pitcher. He's not Garrett Cole, because Garrett Cole, all he has to worry about is pitching. He doesn't have to worry about hitting. Shohei Ohtani does. But when you compare Shohei Ohtani to an Aaron Judge, a guy that plays out in the field when he is healthy, more games in a season, and he goes up to bat more times than none in a season, I'm going to go with that everyday player, not the pitcher that's going to pitch every 5 days or 6 days. So when you try to compare Shohei Ohtani to Aaron Judge, you can't. You can't. Right now, he is the best player in baseball. Was he the best pitcher in the American League? If he was, he would have been starting for the AL. He didn't. Garrett Cole did. Now, what he's doing offensively, the guy's unbelievable. He's got tremendous power. He doesn't hit for average, but he's hitting a lot of RBIs. He doesn't strike out a lot.
Great base runner, too, still on bases.
Mm-hmm. He is a great all-around player and probably one of the greatest DHs we've ever seen, especially with the power that he brings to the plate. I do not believe he is going to be a Yankee. I don't care what Buster Olney is saying. I could believe that the Angels are going to wait until the offseason. They'll trade him. They'll get a significant amount back for a guy like Shohei Ohtani. Why would the Yankees do this in the middle of the season if they don't know Shohei Ohtani is going to re-sign with them? And I cannot see Shohei Ohtani in the middle of the season saying, make the trade because I'm going to sign with you when you trade for me. That's not going to happen. This isn't Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez always wanted to play for the Yankees. He did everything he can. I believe Alex Rodriguez had something to do on why he didn't play for Boston.
This is being such a tricky market to judge because we've never seen a player like this Shohei Ohtani, the two-way type player that he is. What is his market actually going to be like both financially and also what is his market going to be when it comes to trade value? Shohei Ohtani being traded for as a rental is going to be a better trade value than a player getting traded. Like Juan Soto getting traded last year for the big amount of prospects he is. Shohei Ohtani getting traded as a rental might not be far behind in what the value is.
Did you hear what Derek Jeter said at the All-Star game? The Yankees should trade for Juan Soto. I think it's hilarious because looking at what the Padres had to trade to get him, if the Padres do decide that they want to part ways with him, do you know what they can get back for Juan Soto and what they're going to be asking for? There's no way the Yankees and Brian Cashman's going to give away their farm for one player. The Padres did, but I can't see the Yankees doing it. They're not an organization that likes to do that.
I can't see the Padres also backing down on that kind of trade and just saying, all right, we're going to trade you a year after that too. I think the Padres are in too deep where they're kind of a lot like the Mets in reverse where they have a lot of good young hitters, but money already financially strapped into it where you're going to have to just take the luxury tax penalties at that point and then just try to build the rest of your roster from there. But going back to Shohei Ohtani, there's a lot of teams that are going to be in that mold where you don't know if he's going to resign. I don't think Shohei Ohtani has necessarily one spot in mind he wants to go to.
I don't even think Shohei Ohtani wants to sign right now. He has an opportunity in the offseason to go and sit down with all these other teams that will be interested in him, and then he could do a sign and trade. He's not going to walk away from the Angels with the Angels not getting anything because he's not that type of player. I could see Shohei Ohtani signing the extension and then getting traded. I'm talking about $600 million, $550 million. He's going to be the highest paid player in Major League history because of his age and his ability to pitch and hit with power.